Hey guys, it's Izzy from Endless RVing. Do you own an RV? Do you worry about keeping yourself and your family safe? This is your first line of defense. You're not going to want to miss it. Alright guys, so you might be asking yourself, what is this? This is the Ring Video Doorbell by Ring Systems. Essentially what this is, it is a battery operated or hardwired doorbell, and it has a built-in camera with a 180 degree motion detection. It also has high definition playback and video recording of 720 HD, which is high definition, and it has night vision. What this does is you can set up a motion range, okay? You can set up an area where if somebody breaks that area, this will begin recording and send you an alert to your smartphone, tablet, whatever, however you have it set up. Also, it acts like a bell. So if somebody hits the button here, you're gonna get an alert on your phone like a doorbell, and you can two-way speak to the person at the doorbell. So this gives you security both when you're in the rig and when you're not in the rig, okay? So if somebody rings that doorbell and you're not there, you can answer it and they don't know if you're inside or not. So there's two different models. I went with the Ring DoorBell, the classic. This is $99. The second one is the Ring DoorBell 2. The major difference is on the Ring DoorBell 2, it's 1080p. But for an extra $109, I didn't think it was worth it. So, couple things you're going to need to install this, okay? I am going to use two-side tape. I am not going to be screwed into the sidewall of my motorhome. Just bear in mind, these are also made for regular homes, so you can mount them in that way if you wish. Be using some rubbing alcohol to prep the surface of my sidewall. Again, I'm going back to the 3M VHB tape. If you've watched our other videos, you'll see how many times I use this thing, okay? Some scissors to cut that tape, microfiber cloth to prep the sidewall, and then a little bit of Dow silicone, clear silicone, okay? I'm gonna use that in addition to the 3M tape so I can get a nice solid seal, okay? So let's do a quick unboxing before you go outside. This is a very easy setup, okay? We're gonna go quickly. You're gonna open up the box. First thing you're gonna see, there's your barcode. You are gonna scan this barcode once you download the Ring app onto whatever device you're gonna use it. In order to set it up, you're gonna scan this barcode, then you're gonna walk me through the steps, which we will do live. You're gonna have your instructions, okay? You're gonna have your Ring doorbell. So these come in different colors. They come in a polished silver. They also come in this bronze, like this antique tarnished bronze, which is what I went with. It's kind of broken down to a couple things here. You have your doorbell button here, okay? If you hit that, it's gonna activate the doorbell. It's gonna send you the alert or text message to your phone, let you know somebody's there. You also have your camera here and a motion sensor. And then this is currently, it comes mounted to the plate. You can see here, this plate just slides out, okay? This is the actual part that's gonna mount onto your sidewall. So say this is my sidewall. I'm gonna put the two-sided tape on this side. I'm gonna mount it on, and then when I'm driving down the road, I'm gonna take it off. When I get to camp, I'm gonna simply slide it on. And then there's two areas here for set screws. Once you put those screws on, this won't come off, okay? So the rest of the box, you have your installation tools. In here you have the little ring tool. So it's like a proprietary hex key and a Phillips screwdriver. Then you have a drill bit. If you want to drill, mount this with screws, you have a USB, micro USB connector, and that is going to be used to charge this unit. And then it has a little leveling tool. So of course you want to put your doorbell on level. You have wall anchors, and then you have a little diode, and I think that's if you're going to hardwire the system, which we are not. Now just note that this can be hardwired and also has a built-in battery, okay? That's why I got this one. On the back here, you see the micro USB port. That's how you're gonna charge it. and this is going to be your pairing button. Just note, Ring claims a 3 to 6 month battery life before you have to recharge. That should be fine for us because we're not going out 3 to 6 months at a time. So once I pull this off or out of camp, I'm going to be charging it anyway. So it should really never be an issue with this running dead on me. So that's all we have here. We're going to take it outside. We're going to do the install, and then we're going to run you exactly how to use the app and how this thing functions. I'll see you outside. Guys, so we're outside looking at where we're going to put it. I'm going to throw it right up over here, right above the grab handle. Before you do anything, you want to level out the coach. That way, you know, the leveling is correct. So quickly what you're going to do is before you put anything on there, especially if you have wax on your motorhome, in order for the VHB tape to grab real quick, I'm just going to put a little bit of the rubbing alcohol onto a microfiber towel and just rub it in to the area just to prep it. That's going to take off any oils or wax that might be on there and allow this to stick on nicely. Okay, so that's done. Next thing, so here is the back plate. Okay, that little level, I don't know if you saw it before in the box. Basically it comes with a little level. You're just gonna stick it in this little unit here, and then there's a little bubble in there. Obviously when the bubble's in the middle, your unit's straight. On the back I put the VHB tape. Okay, you have holes here if you want to tap into your sidewall. I'm not doing that. Gonna put the VHB tape, and then I'm gonna run a bead of silicone going around the side. Okay, so let me put that back on. It's gonna go right here. Okay, so what I'm gonna quickly do, and this is just your regular silicone. You can get this anywhere. You can get it at Home Depot, just clear silicone. Okay, I am going to, if you want to get the camera on here, just gonna run a quick bead on the outside. Alrighty, and that's just to give a little extra grabbing power. That's all that's for. Just note, when we're going down the road, the only thing that's going to be on the sidewall is this very light mounting plate. Okay, it's not going to be the whole camera. All right, and I made a little X in the middle too. So what I'm going to want to do. You get me? Like maybe you come on that side. So I'm going to mount it kind of right in the middle here. And I'm just going to push this in. And we're going to have to let this dry like overnight, okay? That looks pretty straight there. All right. And then you can go with your fingers, just run that silicone that's seeping out the side. So we're gonna let that dry overnight. And just so you know how this is gonna go on, it's essentially gonna hook on as such. It's gonna go down, and then you're gonna have the 2 screws that are gonna set inside, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna step inside because you need Wi-Fi to get the alerts on this, and we are gonna make sure we use the Wi-Fi in our rig to get this going. Okay, so we're gonna come back, set it up inside. Guys, we're inside the rig. The mounting plate is drying overnight outside. No rush on this, at least for us. So a couple things to note. This comes charged about 1/4. I charge it up. How it works is you simply plug in the micro USB port, plug it into the wall, and then you're gonna see there's gonna be a blue ring here. When that blue ring is completely full, you're completely charged. Okay, so just a note on that. The final step on how to use this, you're gonna have to download the Ring app either from the Apple Store or the Google Play Store. You're gonna have to sign up for an account. Account doesn't cost you anything. Now, if you want to have a cloud-based video storage, which I believe it's up to 60 days with the Ring, it's gonna be $3 a month. You don't have to have that, but just understand that you won't be able to save video on the cloud, okay? So, I mean, kind of the purpose of this, you're gonna have a security system, you're probably gonna wanna save video just in case you ever have to refer to that. So I have it downloaded. You're gonna go up to where it says set up a device, okay? So I'm gonna click on set up a device, you're going to have a list here. We're going to click on doorbells. It's going to ask you, Ring would like to access the camera. We're going to say yes, okay? Now, like I told you earlier, you're going to have that QR code, and you're going to want to scan that, okay? So we're going to scan the QR code. Okay, it's going to ask you, would you like Ring to access your location? We are going to hit allow while using app. We're going to go to, it's going to ask you for your current location, and you're going to say that. And then it's going to ask you, how would you like to name the Ring doorbell? So I am going to name this motorhome front door. Okay. Now it's going to say, please press and release the orange button on the back of your Ring doorbell. Okay. Orange button. So I'm going to press that. And now it's spinning. The blue LED is spinning. And it's going to ask you to continue. We're going to continue. It says Ring wants to join Wi-Fi network Ring 7F0B72. We're going to hit join. And now it's connecting to the Ring doorbell. And this is going to take a minute or so. It says your Ring doorbell is now scanning for available Wi-Fi network. So I am going to join a Wi-Fi network, okay? Our network on the motorhome is that there's an RV. I am going to join that and put in my password. Okay, password is in. And it says your Ring doorbell is connecting to that there's an RV. Just another moment. Rome wasn't built in a day. They even throw in jokes with this thing, okay? So let's see here. Fill in the blanks with snapshot capture. It says this feature lets Ring doorbell and cams capture continuous series of images throughout the day. I'm going to hit got it. Congratulations, setup is complete. Okay, it says your Ring doorbell is updating its internal software. We know you can't wait to try out your Ring doorbell, but please wait until the light stops flashing. So now it's going to do, I guess it's periodic updates. I'll hit continue. Want to help install your Ring doorbell? I'm not going to do that because I kind of already did it. I'm going to skip that. Internet connection test. Now we are parked at home, so I don't know how good this internet is going to be. I don't have the external antenna on, so we'll see how this works. I believe you need at least 2 megs to transmit video, and actually says it has a good internet connection, so we shall see. Now it's going to ask you, run you through optimize and motion settings. We're going to run through all this. It's going to ask us. Now just note that this is really made for homes, okay? So it's going to ask, is there stairs? Are there other things? So I'm going to hit no, there's no stairs. Do you face a street? Yes, because there's going to be probably a lot of people by your campsite moving around. So I'm going to put 5 to 15 feet, which would be pretty good. So that's going to be your customized motion settings. So I have it set up 5 to 15 feet. If anybody breaks that zone, it's going to alert me, okay? That should be plenty personal space. Next question, how often should motorhome front door capture motion and send you motion? I'm going to put standard. You have frequent, standard, and light, okay? Frequent is going to reduce the amount of battery you have, and light is going to maximize the amount of battery. I'm going to go somewhere right in the middle. That is saved. Changes take effect the next time this device detects motion. To apply your changes now, walk in front of the motion, okay? All right, if you would like to grant friends and family your Ring doorbell, enter their email below. We could do all that. I'm going to do that later. And it looks like that's pretty much it. It looks like we're finished up. Let's see how this thing works. Okay, I'm going to try to do it outside. All right, guys, we are back 1 week later and about 35 degrees cooler, but this mount is nicely dried right now. It's on here really, really solid. So that two-sided tape and the silicone is definitely the recipe for success. So what we're going to do is the final step. We got to put the Ring actually on the mount, okay? And then there's 2 screws here. I don't know if you can see those. They come with the kit. When you buy the Ring, it comes in the in the toolkit, and they're gonna go right below here where my fingers are. They're just gonna screw in with the hex tool, okay? So what that's gonna do, it's gonna lock this unit onto the mounting plate, okay? So I'm gonna do that. And then once these are in, that unit is locked in there, okay? So you can certainly, well, I'm gonna hand tighten them first. Just guys, bear with me. It's 27 degrees out right now. I have no gloves on and I could barely feel my fingers. So just make sure you put these in, okay? Now you have the choice when you're driving down the road, if you wanna drive down the road with this on. I'm feeling pretty confident because this is on here very, very solid. The only issue I can maybe see is the screws coming loose. I don't know, but you could always unscrew it and take the ring off. That's also the another option. I'm real close to the handle here, but I still got enough room to crank this down. So you don't want to crank it down too tight because the mount is plastic, so you don't want to break it, but tight enough that it's not going to back out. So look, this is not, look, I'm pulling this is not coming out, okay? So there it is. There's the final product installed. What we're going to do now, MJ's going to go inside where it's like 68 degrees right now. I'm going to stand out here. I'm going to be the stranger that hits a Ring doorbell, and you're going to see exactly what you will see on your phone or smart device when the Ring is activated.
Hello? Who's there? There we go.
Out here.
Yeah, it is cold. It's warm in here.
Yeah, I know. It's May. Can you let me in?
What's it worth to you?
I'll just let myself in.
So guys, now how this works is you're gonna, there's two ways you can use this, right? On the app, you can hit the live view, and then what's gonna do, it's gonna wake this thing up, and you're gonna be able to view whatever this is seeing here live, right? The second thing, the Ring doorbell, you're gonna hit the doorbell. It's gonna ring like that, and then what's gonna happen, whoever's associated with this account, they're gonna get a notification on their smartphone and their computer, whatever. Notifications will come up that somebody's at the front door, rang the bell. You're gonna click on that, and you're gonna see whatever is in front of this camera. So that's pretty much it. This is gonna keep spinning because nobody's answered it. Excuse me. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. This is a really, really easy install, and it's gonna be that first step, that perimeter protection, give you a view when you're at a campground or you're boondocking, or listen, even if you're away from your motorhome and you just wanna see what's going on, you can live view in, okay? Just understand that in order to have that live view and to record on the cloud, it's gonna be $3 a month to use the Nest Protect cloud, okay? And that's gonna keep your video for 60 days. So we hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, like, share. You guys have been awesome, helping us out. The channel's growing rapidly. And for myself and MJ, who's on the camera, we thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the road.